I fell in love with NIGHTREIGN's final boss HEOLSTOR the first time I beat him. I'm in love with this fight. Wow. So I wanted to replay it, but this time do it with all of the 8 NIGHTFARERS and of course solo. In this video you'll find out just how many attempts it took me with each class and how in time I started to learn the fight better and better. In the first attempts you'll see me getting hit a lot and panic rolling, but in the later attempts I got quite smooth at it, so stick to the end to see the full training arc. I decided to start things off with the strength class Raider, and obviously we had to go with the Onion skin. Raider is actually one of the strongest solo classes in the game, and as you can see I really mastered the Unga Bunga playstyle. But hey, at least there's no fall damage. We got back though and absolutely wrecked the Crystallion at the end. After that I went straight to the nearby Evangel and got the best possible early reward. More runes from defeated enemies. The good luck continued with me finding a Tree's Favor, a Golden Talisman, and Ritzo's Sword, my absolute all-time favorite talisman. I destroyed another Crystallion and got a nice Rotten Great Axe as a reward, which honestly is one of the best weapons for Raider. I also happened to find a Poison Sword which I took for double status proccing. After beating another Evangel boss, it was time for the final fight of the day, which was a Valiant Garg this time, and believe me or not, it's actually one of my favorite night bosses to get. It's a 1v1, and I know Garg's moveset quite well, and honestly I think the fight is fun. Day 2 started with killing a demi-human queen and completing a tunnel for a smithing stone too. Nice. Jump. Oh my god, again I can't riposte. Fun. Then I decided to challenge the castle basement boss, which happened to be Red Wolf this time. Quite annoying fight, but very doable. Nice. Okay. As a reward, I got Gisel's Wheel for some nice blade action along with Poison and Rot. I bought a Vending Grace from a merchant and took on field boss Loreton. Loreto finally gave us a nice holy weapon for the final fight. Envoy's Longhorn with multiple periodical glint blades is honestly goated. I had time to do another field boss, and after defeating it I got another goated holy weapon, this time the legendary Marika's Hammer. Marika's Hammer? Is it even better? I'll take it. It's legendary after all. While I was running to the final location of the day, I fought a Madness Troll, and here you can see why Rot and Poison are so great in this game. I was able to just leave the boss rotting in the rain while I was running away, and even if I wasn't able to get the reward, I still got the runes from the boss. The Day 2 boss was Dancer of the Boreal Valley, which is one of the hardest bosses in the game for me personally, because I've never played any of the Dark Souls games. Luckily, Raider the Goat can just tank through a lot of shit, so even if I didn't know how to dodge most of its attacks, I was able to comfortably beat it at the end. Just trying to tank. I don't know. With Raider I can beat him because I can just tank everything pretty much. And that's how we reached the final boss for the first time. I was level 14 and got 2 amazing holy weapons, so let's see how the first attempt went. Really? No! Yeah, don't mind me. Okay, it needs to be charged heavy, yeah. Raining a little bit here, but it's fine. Yeah, one more. Oh, that was a little bit delayed. That's more like it. Nice. Now. Ah, that's annoying. I really want to hit him with this as well. There we go. Oh, that deals... Okay. I didn't pay attention. I didn't see that it actually deals damage. Poison. Ah. Fuck. Getting my ass kicked here. Didn't quite work out. Okay, so I can't go near him when he's doing that. I was a bit greedy then. I was trying to get charge heavies. So even with a very strong build, I wasn't able to get the first try victory due to me failing a lot of dodges and simply not knowing the fight very well yet. But we do not give up around these lands, so we jump into another game straight away. At the beginning of this run I played with claws, which is definitely not a strength weapon, which would be optimal for raider, but claws are honestly just cracked in this game no matter which Nightfarer you are using. I was able to reach level 8 at the end of day 1, which is decent, and the night boss was TPM Mariner this time, which in my opinion is one of the worst options, just quite boring and also annoying fight overall. Okay, good. There we go. At the start of day 2 I found a special merchant who sold Executioner's Sacred Great Axe. I didn't buy it immediately, but after beating Goskin Apostle at a nearby Everchoal, I decided why not and also upgraded it to +2. The special merchant also has an extra vending grace, so I was able to get 2 already at this point of the run. After that I went to fight a field boss, but quite quickly got the best event in the game, Sentient Pest. So I ditched the fight immediately and instead went to kill the pest for a nice amount of runes, and the added bonus which allows you to sometimes get 10k runes from any random small enemies, which is huge. After that I found a dragon the bully. These guys have so much poise, it seems. What the hell? There we go. And later on, Earth Avatar, which was kind enough to reward me with Dragon Scale Blade for some frost action. Dragon Scale Blade. Gonna take that for the whatever boss we encounter here. Then it was time to run for the final location, and I got a nice warrior shot on the way. Day 2 night boss was just 3 sentinel, which I easily destroyed. Really? That hits me over there. Oh, like from there. That's kinda ass, actually. Out of these rewards, I wanted to test lightning upon dodging for the first time, even if Brock here made fun of me for choosing that. After killing few small enemies in the rain, I was able to get level 15 and buy a vending grace, and we were ready to face HEOLSTOR again. It's just a bit slow. So am I, apparently. Ah. Panic rolling. Works like a charm. See, the lightning doing massive work. Oh my god. One thing I kinda forgot to do is stop by the churches. Really? Don't die here, that would be not great. I have like what, 3 or 4 flasks only, so yeah. Well, now I have a 0. I do have 3 vending graces plus the revives, so. Fuck me. That running attack is slow. So slow. What the hell? Nah. Okay, lightning, I think. Piss off. Oh, yeah, no heals, oops. I'm too slow. Like, all my attacks are too slow, and every time I deal an attack and try to dodge afterwards, I'm too slow. So great axes are not like, I don't know. Not great, maybe. I told you the lightning was clutch. I told you the lightning was clutch. See? See? Oh, of course I whiffed with the running attack. Yeah, oh my god. That was not a great fight from my part. A win is a win. A win is a win. So the lightning dodge did come in clutch at the end, and we got the victory with second try as Raider. For the next Nightfarer, we decided to spin a wheel, and we got the Revenant. Why not? Why not? We'll do it with the Revenant next. Out of Revenant strip options, I think Darkness is clearly the best one, so I went with that one even if it meant using most of my remaining Merc. I think Revenant's concept is really cool, but her biggest problem is how fragile she is. Wow. Nice one-shot. I feel like I'm just gonna get one-shot by every single attack of the final boss. In my first try I was able to get to day 3, even with Ancient Dragon being the final boss of day 2. This fight took forever. But I was only level 12, which meant that my summons died pretty much instantly after spawning, and I also got two-shot by everything. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna need a faster weapon with this guy. In my second try I was one level lower and had worse weapons, and that just simply wasn't enough. Wow. In my third try I found Sacred Rotten Great Axe, which is honestly pretty good since HEOLSTOR can be rotted and obviously is weak to Holy, and also Sacred Iron Balls, so I was hopeful. Later on I made a huge mistake though. After beating a Bell-bearing hunter I had the chance to pick Golden Order Seal with Discus of Light, which in hindsight would have probably been the perfect weapon against HEOLSTOR, especially when you're playing with the Revenant. But for some reason I chose Winged Sight instead. I beat the Enhanced Godskin Duo as the day 2 final boss, but then I made another mistake. I was farming for some extra runes near the portal to the Night Lord, and as usual I died multiple times, and the idea was to get back my runes after I respawn. Well, my runes aren't actually here though. All this extra work just to die early phase 2. I mean, yeah, it's possible. Wait, no! This is why you should be very, very careful when you do this. Somehow I forgot to heal in the rain this time and lost over 200,000 runes. Which meant I had to fight HEOLSTOR level 10 instead of like level 13, and even though I survived surprisingly well, it just wasn't enough. Nice whiff, man. Well, I guess it didn't matter much. But honestly, with some wiser choices, that definitely could have been the winning run. My fourth try was going quite smoothly, until Morgoth decided to invite me right when I was passing by a castle with these LeBron James wannabe trolls, and you can imagine that didn't go well. Yeah, I was never going to win because of that damn troll. So I lost a level and got the debuff because of that, and actually ended up dying to the day 2 final boss DTS by getting one shot. My fifth try was the best I've done with the Revenant ever. I was beating bosses back to back and just kept on going. Damn, we've destroyed this guy. Okay, good. And I also got lucky with the day 1 night boss being Centipede the Demon, which is by far one of the easiest ones to get. After a few more boss kills, I was brave enough to challenge the Castle Basement boss. And the reward was Cyberpot. Oh yes, Cyberpota baby, Cyberpota baby. Cyberpota has pure holy damage, so it's a sick weapon to get against Hellstorm. But the good luck didn't stop there. Give me Sacred Scorpion Charm. Oh! Okay, I should deal quite a lot of damage now. Be a defensive talisman. Oh, Winged Sword Insignia, that's okay. I was so hyped about my setup. I even had multiple weapons in my inventory with the passive holy damage boost. So this had to be the perfect setup for Hellstorm. But then... Don't be anything horrible. Please don't be anything horrible. I got the Nameless King as the day 2 night boss. He's the hardest night boss for me to get, because once again, I've never played any of the Dark Souls games. And in NIGHTREIGN, I had come across Nameless King exactly once before this moment. And while I tried my best, I wasn't able to beat him. In first phase, he kept on being outside the zone, which was really annoying. And in second phase, I just didn't know his moveset, so I constantly kept on getting hit. Like, oh my god, I'm just a little bit too slow. Yep. So all the good luck and the perfect setup was flushed down the toilet like it was nothing, and we didn't even get to try it against Hellstorm. That was truly devastating, but the bad luck wasn't over. In my 6th try at the very end, I got the curse from Libra. That would have been okay otherwise, but I just used my runes, and even though I tried to get enough to break the curse, I couldn't do it in time, and Libra ended up being far away inside the rain. And it was already the final circle, so there was just nothing I could do. Luckily this has been patched now, so it can't happen in the future. And I didn't know that there is apparently also a way to break the curse. So instead I just had it against HEOLSTOR and ended up dying in the first phase for the first time. Yup. In my 7th try, I actually made a deal with Libra and got Earthly Bow, which I ended up using against Hellstorm. I also got all the way to level 14, so this was actually a decent run. Earthly Bow worked great in the first phase. Someone skipped aggro and I was shooting from afar. But the Revenant is no Ironeye and the second phase is much tougher. It was a good try, but again just not good enough. I haven't seen this twice, but... Shit! Okay. Oh, could have been worse. In my 8th try, I got to witness Revenant at its strongest for a while. Just look at the fight against Commander O'Neill here. Well, holy... Absolutely destroyed him. I did get the Banished Knight on my side, which was kinda lucky. In that run I bought the Halo side from a merchant, which is pretty sick against Hellstorm. And even though I got close again, it still wasn't enough. In my 9th try, I found a Sacred Inseparable Sword with Sacred Blade from a merchant, and ended up buying it. During day 2, while I was fighting a dragon, I got the Scented Best event again, which was great, and I even got to kill the dragon first before doing the event. Before the end of day 2, I finished a tunnel to get a Smithing Stone 2, and smoked Tree Sentinel as the day 2 night boss. I was also lucky to get one of the best final rewards, Giant Glint Blades. I was finally able to get level 15, I upgraded my Sacred Inseparable Sword to +2, and even had 3 vending races thanks to finding the special merchant. So surely this has to be the run, right? Shit. fine. Again, too slow. It's fine. That's fine. Early too early, that's such a bait attack. Things on the ground are tough. Wow. Okay. Fuck yes, what a stuck. Greed for the win. Let's go. Finally, it's done. Can't say that was smooth or anything, but it doesn't matter. A win is a win. So with the Revenant, we ended up needing 9 tries to beat HEOLSTOR. A fun character, but sadly one of the weakest, if not the weakest one. After the glorious victory, it was time to spin the wheel again, and my only hope was not to get Guardian or Recluse. Don't be the Guardian.
Right away, it's gonna be Guardian, isn't it? Yes, it is.
Okay, well, at least we get the 3 best characters. And Recluse as last. Guardian has sick trips, but honestly I feel like the Dawn is the best, so that was my choice for him, and it was time to hop on a bird with my bird and start run number 1 with the Guardian. If you know me, you know that I'm not a fan of shields, so even if it's the suboptimal way, and even if chat was telling me to use a shield with the Guardian, I am not going to use one. It might have bite me in the ass at the very beginning when I got the Crucible Knight from an Evertroll, but I made it work nevertheless. After that I beat a Madness Troll and I was instantly facing a hard choice. Whether to go with Purple Blood and Spear Rapier with improved Holy Attack Power as the passive skill, or more runes from defeated enemies, which is obviously amazing. Both were very good. I'll take the Unspear there. As a day 1 night boss, I got a Valiant Garg, which I easily defeated. And went with improved dodging, even if game was offering me a boosted guard counters, but that's another thing I never really use, along with shields. No! What the f... Oh my god, I actually thought I jumped off the map or something for a second because I didn't see I didn't see anything. At the start of day 2, I went to clear a Holy Ruins and got a Sacred Warpick with Sacred Blade as a reward. I cleared another Holy Ruins and this time got a Sacred Gravesite, so I was getting multiple nice sacred options. But that's not all. I went and defeated a Wild Moose, and he rewarded me with Envoy's Greathorn, which is an amazing holy weapon. Especially the bubble can deal amazing damage. Good luck with weapon rewards continued when I beat the castle top boss 3 Sentinel. Ah, nice. I feel like that bubble will do huge damage. Dragon Scale Blade, Black Knife. Could that be good? How good is Blade of Death in this game? What the hell, what am I gonna leave? My basic halberd. I had enough time to challenge the basement boss as well, so that's exactly what I did, and look what I got here. Order of Grid. My god, I'm getting them all. I'm getting them all. I was truly blessed with holy weapons in this run. I was also blessed by a Deathrite bird as the day 2 night boss. My holy weapons were a perfect match for this fight. I didn't mean to do that, I meant to repose. I'll take it. Good trade, but definitely good trade. Improved stance breaking is pretty good. I was level 14, had 3 purple holy weapons and 1 purple weapon with rot build-up, so this was quite the setup. Let's see how it fares against HEOLSTOR. Really? There's no way that's not gonna hit, okay. Oh my god, that was massive. What the fuck? Oh wow. That's a scam. Oh shit, no more thing. Very good. No. Okay, I didn't have time to dodge after that. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. And boom! Easy first try. Birdman for the win. Let's go. Jesus, that weapon also shredded him like it was nothing. The bubble dealt so much damage. I really should have maybe used the Black Blade as well in the second phase, because oh my god, that was also chunking. Where were these weapons with the Revenant? There we go. Shields were not needed. So to my surprise, I was actually able to first try HEOLSTOR with the Guardian. And once again, it was time to spin the wheel for next Nightfarer. Just don't be Recluse. I mean, I kinda also don't want to leave Recluse as the last, but I don't want to do it right now. Don't be Recluse. Anything else? All the others I goated, honestly. Recluse is gonna be difficult. Recluse it is. Okay, well, at least now, after we're done with Recluse, only goated characters left. Recluse is by far my least favorite Nightfarer in the game for solo. She's probably a very good support character, but solo with her, just awful. In my first try, I challenged 3 Sentinel when I was level 5, which was a mistake for sure, but just check out this hitbox. What? I'm getting hit before the attack even happens. What the? Like that happened again. Did you see that shit? That shield is not touching me and I'm dead already. Do you see that shit? There's something seriously messed up with that hitbox. And that ended up with me restarting the run. If Revenant is squishy, Recluse is possibly even squishier. Most difficult part is the beginning and trying to get enough levels early game. In my second try I died to the day 1 night boss, and in my third try to the day 2 night boss, not even making it to HEOLSTOR. In my fourth try I actually got the Volcano event again, bought Halo Sight from a merchant, and was able to make it legendary. After that, I obviously challenged the Demi-Human Queen and, well, just watch this. What? I tried to jump heavy. Oh my god, I swear to god, I swear. So basically, I was trying to jump on the cliff to get the reward here, and before that I was trying to jump attack Gilliga, but I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't actually take it. I ended up accidentally doing the big jump with the Spirit Spring thing, and that was pissing me off so much. Eventually I got the reward, and it was the legendary Marika's Hammer, which was kinda amazing. So I actually had a decent build to use against HEOLSTOR. But what I had forgotten to do this time was to buy a vending grace from a merchant. So after losing my free revive to DTS, I actually died to a Royal Cavalryman, which still haunts me to this day. So I never even got to test that build against HEOLSTOR. In my 5th try I died to day 1 night boss again, and in my 6th try when I was heading to the volcano, I got invaded by Morgoth just before that. And level 7 Recluse wasn't just simply good enough to beat him. So when I went to the volcano, I was way too underleveled and had the debuff from Morgoth, so I was too slow and didn't have the time to kill the magma worm at the bottom. I did get legendary bastard starts and a purple costly sword, and somehow we even made it to HEOLSTOR, but neither of the weapons were good enough, and I was also just way too low leveled, so the run ended at first phase against HEOLSTOR. Honestly not awful damage, but the whole debuff is so needed. In my 7th try, I got defeated by the Dancer of the Boreal Valley, and in my 8th try I got defeated by Godric of all bosses. In my defense I was very low leveled once again. And after that my 9th run ended with a rage quit after losing my runes. So it was time for my 10th try, which means Recluse lost to Revenant already, who was able to do it in 9 tries. But surely there won't be more than 10 tries, right? Run number 10 started off strong with couple boss skills, and me getting improved holy attack power as a passive skill. We even got to level 8 at the end of day 1, which is honestly huge for Recluse. And the RNG was on our side, giving Centipede Demon as the boss. Oh, and you might have noticed that we changed into Wraith Skull in Belstrad. With relics you can start off with that item, and honestly it's quite damn strong. Especially in the early game and with Recluse, because you can get FP back with your skill. We also managed to get the Rot event for this run, and in day 2 I rushed to finish the event and then went on to fight as many field bosses in the woods as possible. Please be a good holy weapon. I'll take this one actually. I was also hunting for a holy weapon, but simply did not find anything. We got Morgoth as the day 2 night boss and easily defeated him in no time. Near the portal to the Night Lord, there was a merchant, so after killing some mobs in the rain, I went to him and bought the only available holy weapon, Sacred Warped Axe. I was able to get to level 13, which is alright, and had both Rot and Holy as my 8th this time, so surely the 10th try will be victorious, right? Very nice first phase, only one hit. Okay. Let's go get another gunboard. Let's go! There it is. Shush! That was the first time. That was the first time I felt like I actually dodged well. Big mage gameplay indeed. Easy first try today when we got to the final boss. That felt so much better than any mage build. For me personally. Hard to get good holy attacks while using mage, yes, it really seems like that way. And there we go, Recluse down in 10 tries. And once again we spun the wheel, but this time only good options were left. And we landed on Ironeye, which might just be the best Nightfarer in the game. And oh my god, this Ironeye run was my luckiest run so far in this game. Somehow we got the Volcano event again, and the run started off with me finding a hook clause with Periodical Glintblade's passive skill at the first camp I landed. After killing a golem boss, I went straight to an Everchurl and to my surprise got Godskin Duo, which is one of the oldest Everchurl bosses. At first I thought this is bad because it's gonna take a while, but then I realized that I was actually inside the next zone, so I had no need to rush it. And after beating both Godskins, I got a nice 30k reward. It got me to level 7 already, and right next to the Everchurl there was a demi-human queen, which I also easily defeated. Right after that I got the Sentient Best event, which is just straight up the best event you can get early game. So I obviously completed that for some nice runes and the power to get more runes from enemies randomly. I went to clear nearby ruins and a banished knight camp and got to level 11 before the end of day 1. Oh my god, this feels so much better now. The night boss ended up being easy bell-bearing hunter, which I obviously cleared without any problems. So look at this. Look at this and compared to that run with the Recluse. Wow. I got to level 13 at the beginning of day 2, which is something I've never got before, and decided to pay a visit at the castle basement to possibly find a good weapon before going to the volcano. Beating Crafted Scion here did not unfortunately reward us with a holy weapon, but extra Rending Grace is obviously always nice. The only holy weapon I found so far was the Sacred Warpick at the merchant, so I decided to buy it in case we don't find anything else. I cleared the Fire Prelates boss with ease and got to level 50 even before the Magma Worm. Which made the fight quite easy. Magma Worm rewarded me with a black bow, but I still didn't have any other holy weapon than the Warpick, so that's what I made legendary. The Demi-Human Queen did not give a holy weapon either, but a nice improved physical damage negation we take gladly as well. It was time for day 2 final boss, which was Morgoth again. Nice. Was basically using the white hook claws for the whole run, but even these like shredded like crazy. Stance breaking is not bad, but improved affinity attack power. For holy, I'll take the stance breaking actually. After beating Morgoth, I had almost 300,000 extra runes, and I was already max level, so I just bought my third Rending Grace and a bunch of defensive stuff from the merchant, and it was time to face HEOLSTOR with Ironeye and a Sacred Warpick. Let's not ruin it here. Ah. Again too slow. Nice. That's fine. I had to finish with that for some reason. It's fine. Look, I used the bow. I swear. There we go. Easy. Easy first try. Oh my god, that was a little bit different with Ironeye. Just a little bit different. That was just easy, honestly. I had 2 vending races still, and honestly, I could have maybe even done it deadless there if I just played it safe, but I couldn't be asked to play it safe because I knew I had so many revives. That was fun. So Ironeye was an easy first try. There were only good classes left, so I decided to just go with Executor next without spinning the wheel. And since the Shift in Earth events last for a couple of expeditions in a row, we still had the Volcano event for the Executor's first try. From a field boss Miranda, I found Bloodhound's Fang for the first time in this game, and naturally I had to put it into a test. Yeah, Bloodhound's Fang is just... it's quite something. It's quite something. At the end of day 1 I got Onze plus Killiga as the night boss, which is quite easy for the Executor. Obviously, I also needed to show who is the real dog around here. On day 2 we wanted to do the Crater event again, but on the way I found a wild lion and decided to beat his ass real quick. And got a nice improved affinity attack power buff as a reward. Once again I cleared the fire prelates with ease and let Bloodhound's Fang take care of the magma burn. Nice. Fire Inspiration. Oh, and I forgot to mention, but I went with a relic that adds holy damage to your starting armament, in this case Executor's Katana, and since I didn't find any better holy weapon, I just simply upgraded that to legendary. We quickly beat another demi-human queen, but this time the rewards were kinda meh. I even had time to kill a nearby field boss before moving to the end zone. What the fuck was that log on? A random wolf. Nice. As day 2 final boss, I got a Nile, which was easy, and it was time to move on to HEOLSTOR after a very successful run. What do we got here? Improved physical attack power. I will take that. Level 14, Legendary Holy Katana, and Anspur Rapier to proc Rod. Let's see how this build and Executor fares against HEOLSTOR. Let's go. Yep. Very good. Light work. Oh my god, I'm so early with that. Oh my god. Okay, not quick enough. I thought I can sneak in the R1 there. Oh. Shit. Not really sure how to actually dodge that. Poison, that's fine, I guess. Oh my god, how did I whiff? How did I whiff that badly? That's crazy. Finally. Right there. No, that's not good. Not now. Oh, should have made it. Wait for Stagger before I do this. Oh my god, he staggered me. Again. No, what the hell was that? No. Immediate backstab is not good. Greed. Nice, okay. Oof. Was not as smooth as some of the other kills, but I'll take it. I'll definitely take first strike kill. Let's go. I think I used all my vending races, yeah I did, so... The next down would have killed me. For real. I was a bit rusty, so I'll definitely take first time victory. And there we go, back to back first try. Only Wylder and Duchess left, and I wanted to leave Duchess as the last, since that was the class I used to beat HEOLSTOR in my first playthrough. Gotta give it to Wylder, he has one of the sickest ultimate arts in the game. Day 1 was quite productive, and after beating a magma worm, we got simply beautiful reward options. Good, good, good. Legendary. Oh, vending race. That's poker, definitely not bad. Reduvia. But since HEOLSTOR can't frost or bleed, vending race is the right option here. Day 1 night boss was Royal Revenant, which was a little bit of a problem, but we managed to beat him at the end. I decided to fight the castle basement boss in hopes of a good weapon. And it rewarded me with Ordovis Great Sword, which is kinda perfect. I still had the Volcano event, so I went and upgraded that to Legendary. Defeated the night boss Duchess and went to fight HEOLSTOR. While Ordovis Great Sword is very good, the strongest thing about it is the Ash of War and most importantly the charged Ash of War. Sadly HEOLSTOR is just a bit too quick with his attack, so I was never able to really get the fully charged Ash of War to hit him. No way! Oh my god, I almost got it. No! Should have shaved the ult for a little bit later. I thought I could maybe just stagger and... At least we went out with a boom. On my second try I fought Loretta very low leveled, which took most of the day 1. But I was once again rewarded with Anspur Rapier, which seems to be quite a common weapon actually. Before running into the night boss location, I cleared the Watchdog ruins, but managed to die against some bloody imps. No, no. Which eventually led up to me losing my runes and a level in the rank. But luckily the night boss was easy bell-bearing hunter, so after clearing him, I just went and picked up my runes like nothing happened. After that I went to beat an Everchill and look at this sick kill right here. That's why Wylder is the GOAT. After defeating another field boss, I went to a tunnel to get a Smithing Stone 2. And found a Sacred Claymore, which I ended up upgrading to +2. As a day 2 night boss I got the Nox Dragonkin Soldier, and weirdly enough it was actually my first time seeing him as the night boss. Get the repose this time I guess. Okay, let's use the Fall Foot now. Use the buff as well, I guess. Kinda forgot about that. Die, die. Oh shit. I'm going to die. That's fine. Free revive, free revive. Please. Thank you. Thank you, Sam. Improved affinity attack power, I guess. Physical damage negation, though. Actually, I'll take that one. That's pretty darn good. We managed to get to level 14, had Anspur Rapier again, Glint Blade offhand skill, and a +2 Sacred Claymore, so I was quite confident about my build. Time for round 2 with Wylder. Nah. Shit. Good timing. What a whiff. Ah. It's fine. What? Yeah. Maybe a bit sloppy first phase, but that's fine. That's fine. I don't know if I want to use the grapple here, it's kind of unpredictable. That was a bad idea. That was a worse idea. No, that was also a bad idea. Finally, very good. Okay, very good. Let's go. No. Dog. Oh. Finish with a bang. The glint blade's kinda ruined it, but let's go. GG's. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I think that was deadless, wasn't it? Didn't get down a single time. Or did I? I'm still gonna do it once with Duchess. So with Wylder we needed 2 tries, but it was solid work overall. Time for the last, but definitely not least Nightfarer. Duchess. I went with a relic that changes your stunning armament skill to Hoarfrost Stomp, which is honestly quite amazing in the beginning. It one-shots trash mobs and is helpful in situations like this, when you get 3 banished knights charging at you. After beating the Everchild, there was a little bit of a braining moment when I died to the Crystalline here. No! Dying and losing my runes meant that I was very low level at the end of day 1, and Wormface is kinda tough night boss for Duchess, but we made it work with Hoarfrost Stomp and her abilities. Probably a bad idea, actually. Yeah. Yeah, wait for that, and now use this. Oh, I don't have... Oh my god, yeah. Don't have FP anymore, I forgot about that, but it's fine. There we go, okay. Somehow we made it. Day 2 started with a flame camp clear, and then I challenged a BBK, which honestly was a horrible idea with Duchess and daggers. But then I got the Sentient Pest event once again, and decided that it's definitely better use of my time than fighting this dude. Easy. Very good. Oh, that's one of the kindest events, that's for sure. Okay, let's just get away. The castle was nearby and I needed better weapons, so I went to check the basement boss next. Ooh. I can't see anything though. Very good. Very good, very good, very good. Moonveil. Rivers of Blood. Jesus Christ. Nice options. I'll take Moonveil because it's the int character, so. The circle was moving already, but I still had time to buy a Wedding Grace and fight an Elden Lion field boss. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, Moonveil is kinda cracked with the Duchess. With the Duchess, it seems. Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. I'll take the improved affinity attack power. Day 2 final boss ended up being Morgoth once again, and that was an easy task for Duchess with the Moonveil. That just always happens. Foot! Yes, go! I did it. I remember. Brimstone Spaking. Stance breaking. I was still missing a holy weapon, so I decided to fight a nearby tree sentinel in the rain. I kept on dying and getting my runes back, and eventually, with the help of poison, we beat his ass. Yeah, it's definitely something. Ornamental Straight Sword does have holy damage, but it's mostly physical, so I also decided to kill the nearby Blood Ruin boss and actually found a Sacred Spite Club with Sacred Blade. Because there was also a tunnel next to the portal to the Night Lord, I got a Smithing Stone 2 from the tunnel before moving on to day 3. Honestly, all this is quite cheesy, and I hope they patch this in the future. You can do way too much stuff in the rain and get so much more powerful before facing the Night Lord, and there is a very minimum risk of you actually losing your runes permanently, so I don't think this is the intended way. But anyways, when I can still exploit it, I will. Level 15 and 2 holy weapons. I was ready to face HEOLSTOR with Duchess. Ah, I still thought I can do that in time. Clearly can't. Shit. That was great. Trying to rush here. Oh fucking, why did I forget to use the skill again? In the heat of the moment, I guess. Nice. Wow. GG's. Bit of an overkill maybe even, to go for level 15 and all that stuff. Because that felt actually kinda easy. That might have been the smoothest kill so far though. I even got 1 heal left, both Vending Graces and the free revive. Didn't need to use any of those, so not the deadless. Very nice. Actually, Elemental Straight Sword worked like a charm, even if the holy damage wasn't great. I do it level 1. Honestly, I might at some point. Oh, that's such a cool boss though. I love that. Obviously, the visuals hit so hard when you fight him for the first time. That's the best experience. Maybe with the hard mode, it's also going to have more HP or better negation or something, because with the right build, you can actually melt him quite quickly. Very cool. Now it's done. HEOLSTOR beaten with every single class. So all Nightfarers done, and the final results are Ironeye, Duchess, Executor and Guardian, easy first try, Rider and Wylder, easy second try, and Revenant and Recluse, not so easy 9th and 10th try. Honestly, that's quite accurate ranking how the Nightfarers work in solo in general, and the only surprise to me was that I managed to get the easy first try with the Guardian as well. And honestly, Raider and Wylder should have been first tries, but mistakes happen. I tried a different editing style in this video with the voiceover and whatnot, so let me know in the comments down below if you like this style, and I might do something similar in the future. But thanks a lot for watching, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, it is goodbyes.